Alright, we are back on our Factorio ribbon world here. My bots are toiling away, keeping busy. Now, I researched space science. That is the last science that we needed. And, I guess we'll research atomic bomb. Why not? Maybe we'll play around with it later. I've never used these, so we have nothing else to research, so why not? Now, before we actually start this thing up, we need one more thing, and that is rocket fuel. And I've got the perfect place for it. Over here, see, we've got all these power, steam turbines, steam engines producing power, but we really don't need this running all the time anymore because we have nuclear power. So, I'm going to take all this solid fuel and turn it, at least most of it, into rocket fuel. I'm going to make the rocket fuel right here, I think. And then I'm just going to belt it over here. And right here we will have a rocket fuel loading station. So let's just head over there. While expertly avoiding any trains that may pass by. Any miners I need to pick up? No, they're all still chugging away. I'm pretty happy with the way this ribbon world turned out so far, and we're almost done. So, I'm pretty happy with it. There probably are some design decisions that I would have rethought or redesigned. I would have had to found a permanent solution for the having multiple stations with the same name issue, where the trains will always go to the closest station, whether there's a train there or not, and it'll just wait. That is kind of annoying. I need to find a permanent solution to that before if I ever do another ribbon world, or even any other world at all. If I start a new game. Okay. I don't know how much solid fuel is being produced here. How long does it take to make? 6 seconds? No, 2 seconds. And we've got 24. So it's about 12 per second. What if we want to turn that into rocket fuel? Rocket fuel takes 1 every 3 seconds. So 36 assembling machines. These are at 1 speed. Yeah, about 36 assembly machines for rocket fuel. But if we use assembling machine 3s, hold on, let me check. That's about 28. Just doing math on my little calculator. That's about 28 assembly machine 3s. And we'll just say 24. And then if we need to, we can put in speed modules and all that. And we're going to need light oil. Now, my original idea was to... How much does that take? 10 solid fuel. Okay. Let's do it this way. My original idea was to transition from solid fuel to rocket fuel for the trains. However, I don't want to do that because some of the train stations where the solid fuel is being loaded, it's also being used for furnaces and whatnot. Now, furnaces... I don't have any in my inventory. Furnaces can actually use rocket fuel as fuel. I didn't know that, but I checked, and it can. However, rocket fuel is actually less fuel efficient than solid fuel. It does give a great vehicle speed bonus and acceleration bonus, so it's still good for vehicles. But it's not good for burning in furnaces, not efficient. So I don't think I want to do that. Oops. And I think pretty soon after we get this done, we can just ship it over and start on our rocket. Alright, let's see here. Whoops. Should have enough belts here. Got about 150. I think I have more in my car. Alright, I did run out of underground pipes. We'll do output priority right so that the rocket fuel gets the solid fuel first. Alright, and then we're going to bring it around. We can't reuse this. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to make a whole nother station. Do I have one down here I can use? Yes, I can use this one. Okay, I don't actually need this. This would be for the solid fuel, but I don't need that. We got solid fuel right here we can borrow. Let's get rid of that. There we go. And let's rename this. Not solid fuel. Where is it? Rocket fuel. Loading. Now these chests, I think the stack size for the rocket fuel is very small, like 10. So I'm not going to limit these chests at all. There it goes. Okay, that's going at a pretty good pace there. We're using up all the solid fuel that's being produced here. And if it doesn't turn out to be enough, I could put some beacons, speed modules, speed this up. How are our tanks doing? Okay, that'll be... is it worth it putting productivity modules in these? Probably not. If we're only using them, we're only using the rocket fuel. Pretty much just for the rocket, for producing the rocket at our silo. Then it's probably not worth it. Oh, I do want to check what the stack size is. I want to confirm that it's like 10 or something. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yep, it's tiny. Whoops. Alright, we'll head back. What do we need for a satellite? I never even thought about that. Let me head back first. Alright, where is satellite? Okay. We need rocket fuel for the satellite as well. Okay. Let's get accumulators and solar panels being made. I never actually set those up. Oh, I got solar panels. Let's use assembly 3s. Now, they don't need to be made that fast. Because we're not going to need them that often, really. I don't know how many rockets I'll launch. Oh god, that's weird. Let's, what is this connecting to? Ah, there we go. Okay. Copper, steel. Circuit. You are iron and battery. Where is it? There it is. We'll keep about 100. 100 of each in stock. Okay. Now we have radars. No? Wow, I don't have radars. Okay. I was sure I did. Oh, right there. Radars. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we have everything we need for a satellite except for... we have to bring in rocket fuel and low density structures. Okay. There we go. I just copied the satellite recipe into here. Okay. Low density structures. I could just belt those in. They're not that far. I don't know. I already have them being loaded here. Let me grab this. Okay, I need a unloading station for... I'm gonna train him in, why not? I need an unloading station for, like this. I could just use this. I can just take this last one off. This will be used for low density structures and oops. And rocket fuel. Alright, and of course we'll have to reverse these. Let's see, can I copy and paste and will it reorient? No, it won't. Okay. Get rid of that. Don't need it. Okay, is that gonna work? Let's see. Yeah, the signals look okay. Okay. You are going to be low density no. You're gonna be... I guess we can give you a mall icon. That's our mall icon. And then you're going to be low density structures. Unloading. And you will be mall icon. It's going to be used for primarily just for the satellite production. Also the rocket production in the silo. And this will be solid fuel. Where's my solid fuel? Unloading. Okay, do we already have solid fuel loading here? Okay, let's add... Let's make a schedule for you. Solid fuel. Not solid fuel. Rocket fuel. For full cargo. Solid fuel. Rocket fuel. Unloading. Empty cargo. Automate. Whoops. I messed up on that inserter. I don't think it's close enough. No, it's not close enough. I'll put some more fuel in when it gets here. Alright. Now I need a train. I gotta make a train. And you will go to low density structures. Loading. Full cargo. Mall, low density structures, unloading. Empty cargo. Go. Okay, and these We're not actually going to unload on the belts. These will be in provider chest with no limit. And of course, a RoboPort. Alright, now we have access to rocket fuel or whatever we need it for here. And low density structures. And this is going to work. Perfect. Now for the silo, this only needs 3 things: rocket control units, low density structures, and rocket fuel. Let's get rocket control units. Okay, we're going to call you Mall Rocket Control Unit. Unloading. God, don't run me over. I need more rails. All right, let's do that. I've got no solid fuel. All right, do I have a train over at our rocket control units yet? Where am I making them? Here? Okay, I don't. I don't have one made, so let's set this up. Rocket control units loading, add weight condition, full cargo. Mall, rocket control units unloading, empty cargo, go. Do it. Alright. That's pretty much it. Now we just need our rocket silo. And we can just build that like I'll just build it down here. Why not? And let's stick a bunch of productivity modules in there. And then I think we're good to go. We got a satellite. Let's put a requester chest. We'll just do everything with requester chest. And put it over here. Put a stack inserter. Rocket control unit. Low density structure. Rocket fuel. I should increase these a bit. The stack sizes are so tiny. Okay, and then in this one, we will request satellites. Auto launch with cargo. Alright, let's speed this thing up. Oh, that looks silly. I don't want it to look silly. We gotta have some symmetry. We've got all that nuclear power, might as well use it. There we go. Let's bump these up. We're not getting the materials fast enough. Yeah, there's enough bots, it's just, it's not grabbing them fast enough. Because, it's only requesting 20, and once we've got 20 bots, or however many it takes to move 20, queued up to move them, it won't queue up anymore, so it's got to wait for them to grab them, and then it will queue up 20 more. So the time it takes to do all that, they've already been used. Let's just put them 50. Oh, it's way too fast. Our beacons are, let's see, crafting speed 5.9. Alright, well, that's fine. How's our power doing? Yeah, power's fine. Now the cargo, it's auto launch with cargo, but I don't think it will load any of this crap here into the cargo slot. I think it'll just load the satellite. Let's put some speed modules in here. Oh my god, here it comes. Put a satellite in there. Do it. You better put a satellite in there. There it goes. It put one in. Yes. There it goes. Hey, we did it. Time played 55 hours, 59 minutes. A lot of that time was off camera, obviously. And probably a couple of hours idle. Like when we were doing the uranium enrichment, which turned out to be completely unnecessary, but I let it run for a while so I could build up some uranium-235. Oh boy, let's have a look. Big spitters. 7,000. Yeah, we got to the last evolution stage. I didn't lose much. I lost a couple gun turrets. Nah, we were were mostly fine. The biters weren't a big problem. We had a few big battles, but that's about it. Overall, I think this playthrough went pretty well. I'm thinking I'll just end it here. Because there's not a whole lot to do from here. I mean, obviously I could... you know, I could refactor some of this, make it better, more efficient. But rather than do that, I'd probably rather just start a new game and just use what I learned and apply it there. Let's look at our pollution. I wonder how far it's spread. Okay, yeah, the uranium has generated enough pollution to trigger these a few times. But all in all, the biters were not really an issue. I had enough flamethrower turrets and laser turrets to take care of everything. And the gun turrets, they actually do really well, even though they're, you know, just regular early game gun turrets. The armor-piercing rounds do pretty well, especially once they're upgraded. Yeah, I think overall, things went pretty well. I was pretty happy with the way that my loading and unloading stations were designed, like these. Obviously, if you're using this setup for loading and unloading, it's not going to be perfectly balanced. Like right here, when we're unloading with balancers like this, you're going to unload from the center a little bit more than on the sides. Not really an issue most of the time. But if I wanted to make things more efficient, I could change that, although it would probably take more space. And that was kind of the interesting thing in this playthrough, is getting these stations up and space efficient in a space efficient manner. So I couldn't have like crazy balancers going on. That would take up just too much space. Getting just 3 of these stations took a bit of trial and error and experimenting. But I like this setup here, like this. And then I've got something like this for 1 cargo wagon, like this. And I really like the idea of loading solid fuel or some kind of fuel into my trains at like every loading station. I would do that. So I would have one of these little stations, and then I'd just have a train somewhere. Where is it? Oh, I don't know where it is. My solid fuel train. There it is. This would just go out to all of the loading stations and just dump solid fuel everywhere. That would keep everything fueled. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. We got away with just this amount of green circuits. I was sure I'd have to make more columns and maybe more green circuit stations. But no, it worked. It worked for our needs. It's enough to keep most of this running, which is surprising. All of these blue circuits and everything. I think what helped us out here was there was a lot of stop time. So we had a lot of time to stockpile the green circuits, which helped out a lot. Our base was not running 100% all the time. So if it was, then the green circuits would run out, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm pretty happy. And we kept our spaceship. Now, how about our power over here? Yeah, all of these have run out of solid fuel. And all of our solid fuel is being used for rocket fuel. And so it's a very good thing that we got nuclear set up. We needed that. Without that, we would have had to do something crazy like just blanket the map in solar panels, or just build more power stations like this in other areas. But I'm glad we moved away from this at the very end. I like playing with nuclear. It was a lot of fun building that nuclear plant. And even up until the end, I was not able to use all of this ore near the start of my base. That's probably because when I started the game, I put the ore, I think I put the ore quantity slider up by 1 tick, I think. Because it was on a ribbon world, I wanted more ore. So I think I bumped it up a little bit. I didn't maximize it, but I think I put it up by 1 tick from the default. And that was more ore than I'll ever need. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the base. I think I'll end the playthrough here. And maybe start a new game. I don't know what kind of game I'll do. Probably with mods. I don't know what kind of mods I'll do. Space exploration is an option, but that is very time consuming. Probably not C-block. I played around a bit with C-block, and that's even more of a time sink than space exploration. So we'll see. I'll look around and see what's out there. Maybe I'll try something I haven't tried before. But, yeah. Oh, and the mall. I'm pretty happy with the mall also. It gave me a chance to use logistics bots, and having no conveyor belts just makes it so clean and tidy. So I like this. I think if I do another mall in the future, I'm gonna do something like this. No conveyor belts. Maybe not super efficient, but I just really like it. It's so clean and easy to see where everything is and where everything, what's going on here. So that's it. I think, thank you for watching if you made it this far. And I'll see you again for a future Factorio playthrough. I don't know when it will be, but I'm sure I will start another one soon. Thanks for watching.